January 6th, we're going to the vet. Hello. We gotta take little Miss Montana to the vet. Hey, say hi. Again, to get her checked out. It's not looking good for the old dog. Hey, are you gonna pull through this? She's cool. Just more checkups. All right, we just put some gas in the truck of mine. See if we can get in there on that. She's come down a little bit. $1.13 a liter is insane when the price of a barrel of oil is down so low. This is nuts. How are you gonna cut back before you can afford gas? Put in the comments below. That's what's gonna happen here. Less and less for tax, more and more tax. Man, make it hard to even survive here in Ontario. Okay, we're at the vets. Tana, 50 years old, going in here to get more tests done. Hopefully she'll live another 150. She actually likes going to the vet. She's pumped. Look at her motoring in. All right, took Montana to the vet. She's gonna be fine. Did some tests. It's all good. I had to do some running around, so I ran around. Now, I got a question, and I want to answer it, and I want to say my honest opinion on this. But I want to also stress that my opinion is just on Canada, and especially Ontario. I don't know what's going on in the States. I haven't been to the States to really get a first-hand view on what's going on down there. But the question I received today was, do I think fishing is growing? My answer is no. I think it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller by the day in Canada. All this is Canadian. If you're American, please comment below about what I have to say. First off, mathematically, the biggest population of hunters and anglers in Canada are baby boom. The problem is now that my father's generation and grandfather's generation, who are the hunters and fishermen, are dying. And basically, my thought is that if one baby boomer dies, one millennium has to start fishing in order to keep the demographic the same. In order for fishing and hunting to be growing, every baby boomer who hunts and fish dies. 2 millenniums need to start hunting and fishing. And I'll guarantee you it's not happening. Now, for everybody who's like, wait a second, I look on my social media and it's fishing's bigger than ever. It's a false representation of what is actually going on. Social media is amazing that I can bring this to you. Social media is amazing that you can meet new people in hunting and fishing, but it's not an accurate description of the population of this country. Now, let me tell you why. If you go on my Facebook feed, it's full of fishing and hunting. That's pretty much all there is. It looks gigantic. It looks like thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are fishing and hunting, but it's not true. First off, probably half of the people on my Facebook are American. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to Texas in March to fish. Amazing. Second problem is social media is set up to only bring you what you want. On my social media, there's next to nothing that is hockey. Last night, there was lots of comments about the World Junior game from people who fish, but I get no feeds from the NHL, hockey players, or anything hockey. Basically, if I use the premise of social media and what I see on social media, fishing is bigger than hockey in Canada, which is not true. Now, you're probably looking at your phone right now, flipping through going, well, it's full of fishing stuff. Go get your mom's phone or your sister's phone and scroll through her social media feed on Facebook, and there will be zero fishing. There might be pictures of you and maybe your friend if your mom has friended her on Facebook, but there's probably more to do with candles and winners and home scent than there is to do with fishing. What is the problem? In my eyes, we're selling. Millenniums are the biggest market in the world. That's who controls the market. Are we in economic crisis? Things are costing more. Now here's the problem. If you like to fish and you're spending money on fishing and it's not on your top 3 things to do, let's say fishing is the 5th thing you most like to do. You're not spending money on fishing, you're spending on the top 3. There is an economic, people aren't spending as much as they used to, but they're still spending money on iPhones, DVD players, new cars. There's money to be had. We're just not getting that money that we used to. First off, because the baby boomers are passing away and there's not as many people spending money. Again, if you were selling 2 fishing rods to every baby boomer and he passes away, now you need 1 millennium to buy 2 fishing rods, or you need 2 millenniums to buy 4 fishing rods in order to grow the market. It's not happening. Straight up, sad fact. People when fishing and hunting of the baby boomer generation like to tell kids to put down video games. Well, I understand the whole video game craze, but I hunt and fish all the time, and I also play video games. If you go on my cell phone right now, there's games on my phone. I have an Xbox upstairs. You're not relating to the kids. When I was a 12-year-old and I wanted to listen to Snoop Dogg and rap, and my dad came home and said, you can't listen to that shit, it's bad for your brain, what did I do? I listened to more Snoop Dogg and rap. Instead of telling kids, and again, personal opinion, instead of telling kids, put down the Xbox, we need to relate to kids. I play Xbox, maybe for an hour a day I play video games, and then I fish. Now maybe kids aren't going to put down their video games and play video games for an hour and go fish for 7, but maybe we can convince kids to put video games down for that hour and fish for an hour. Then go home and play your games. There's nothing wrong with video games. There's nothing wrong with, the problem doesn't lie in the youth today. The problem lies on how we're marketing fishing to the youth today. I've said this on the podcast 100 times. When you run an ad saying fishing is the greatest blah 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 blah, kids don't care. That kid who watched that commercial and was like, oh my god, that product is amazing, already was going fishing. We didn't reach a new one, which means at best we're on par with the one baby boomer dying to one millennium. I don't have all the answers. If I had all the answers, I'd be rich. But we're not doing it the right way. In my personal opinion, fishing is shrinking. Again, grab your mom's cell phone and look at her Facebook feed. Probably none of her friends are fishing. What do? We have to change the way we do things. We can't market fishing like it's 1987 and expect the kids who were born in 1997 to be able to relate to that. That's my rant. That's how I feel. Put in the comments below if you disagree with me. We can talk it out. We need more people in the outdoors. We just need to sell it to them differently. All right, we're on the road. Amber's driving. Ashton, say hi.
Hi.
EX Dragon. Ashton. Did you have a good day at daycare?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Just play
Pokemon who?
Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
Do you know how to play the game yet properly?
No.
Still cheating, eh? Still making the rules up as you go?
What place one downtown? One. You only push one down and battle with it.
Oh, new rules. Okay, we're at Papa's house. Ashton's spending the night. Hi, Harley. Say hi, Harley.
Harvey, you're on a video, say hi.
You're on video, say hi.
Hi.
How are you? Papa's in charge. Nana, say hi.
Hi.
Well, thank you very much. Amber's going away. They're gonna watch Ashton, and hopefully I'm going ice fishing in the morning. All right,
Let her do it.
I'm out of here. I gotta get ice fishing stuff ready. Say bye, guys. Bye.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
No way. Did the same thing. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so what am I up to? Hanging out in the dungeon. I was just having a conversation with Rob Jackson. Super awesome chats. Make sure you go over to R&J Birdie's Outdoor Adventures on YouTube. Check out their page. Rob does like a vlog. He just speaks his mind. It's beautiful, and I really like it. So go over there and check that out. Tomorrow, I'm going fishing. That's the plan, to get up in the morning and go crappie fishing. What am I taking? One rod, and this is pretty cool. I took my Cal Coast bait sack, and I have jerry-rigged this to cover my ice fishing hook. I slide it in there, slide it off and on. No more spending an hour trying to pull my hooks out of this. Throw that back in there. I got my ice hut in the back of the truck, my Mr. Buddy heater, my awesome super warm boot. I'm taking the drone, I'm taking this camera. I got the GoPro ready. And hopefully, I'm gonna say 99%. Somebody dies through the night, I might not be able to go, but other than that, tomorrow's the first day ice fishing. I need to check my license, but I'm pretty sure it's dope. Let me check this. Man, wouldn't that suck if that's what held me back here? Whole bunch of unfilled hunting tags. December 31st, 2017. We are good to fish in the morning. So the plan is, Mark Hunter is probably coming with me unless he buys this four-wheeler. The guy has an hour to get back to him, or Mark is on the road with me. I'm going to edit this vlog right now, get it onto YouTube, so in the morning I can hit the road, catch some fish, and you guys can watch this. Today, it's just one of those days. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad. You know, we got some footage. We talked about my opinions on the future of fishing and what's going on. Am I right? I don't know. Am I wrong? Maybe. Put in the comments below what you think. Remember I said Canada. I don't know. For January 6th, 2017, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hopefully I get some fish in the morning. I'm super excited to get out on the ice. We're gonna see you tomorrow.